Remember when veganism was the hottest food trend around? Well, things have changed. Sales of Beyond Burgers, some of the best vegan products out there, have fallen, and Google searches for the word vegan, they're down too. So what went wrong? One thing is that consumers tried the products and they didn't like them. They went vegan and then they went back. Another factor is that the zeitgeist changed. A different food trend came along, avoiding ultra-processed foods. Now, vegan foods don't have to be ultra-processed, but for many people they were seen as part of the problem and not the solution. Consumers also started to demand large quantities of protein. Vegan foods have all the proteins you need, but they weren't associated with protein in the same way that meat, eggs, and dairy are.
I 100% agree with this video when it comes down to the ultra-processed foods, like Beyond Meat when it came out, and with the whole foods plant-based diet not having a lot of high protein. There was a lot of miscommunications. This is something I've always been teaching tons of my students, and it's one of the reasons why they got such great results, because I never fell down that ideology of like a high carb diet, low protein like trend, because I always knew like if you're someone who wants to build more muscle and you're not just like endurance athletes, this is why when it comes down to protein, you need to get like tempeh, tofu, seitan, and minimally processed foods. And even Beyond Meat made tons of changes, but because of the meat industry and meat influencers, they're still using that same old ideology about Beyond Meat, even though they have newer versions that's actually minimally processed. But beyond that, yeah, you want to do whole foods, plant-based, something that's balanced where you're going to get majority of your protein that you actually need, especially if your goal is to build muscle, and then also minimally processed foods. This is the way you want to do it if you want to be on a plant-based lifestyle. So if you're someone who's looking for that type of help and you want to have that balance when it comes to your diet and do it right, go ahead and comment down below plant-based and I'll reach out to you personally and help you with that. Peace.